Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah. Today we are at the halfway point, day 8 of 15 days of Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palettes. So today we're using the Master palette by Mario. It's pretty, it's neutral, it's a little bit deeper than some of the other palettes that I have from her in terms of like blending shades. I don't know what I'll be able to use for a brow bone highlight, if any of these. And that kind of has a lot to do with why I didn't touch this one quite as much as I've touched some of the other palettes that I've purchased from her brand. But nonetheless, we're going to create a beautiful look. But to start, because I feel like I'm looking a little bit dead, I am going to pop on a lip. And it's just going to be kind of this neutral pinky tone from Makeup Geek. This is one of her plush matte, I guess plush mattes is what she calls them. And this is the color Soccer Mom. So I'm just going to put that on. Alright, and then we're going to start with an eye look. So I think the first color I'm going to take, I'm trying to decide, will probably be this Hollywood color. It's kind of a satin, but that'll be fine through the upper crease because it'll also just lightly graze my brow bone. I'm going to take that on E35 from Sigma. On that same brush from Sigma, I'm going to take the color Isabel and also put that through my crease and my bottom lash line. On a 217 from MAC, I'm going to take the color Violetta, which looks more like a dark brown, and I'm going to put that on the outer third of my lid. On a 221 for MAC, I'm going to take the same Violetta color and put it on the bottom lash line and really smoke it out. And then I think for lid color, I'm going to use the color Fifth Avenue, and I'm going to put that on my lid with a 242 from MAC. And to finish the eye look, I'm going to use Roller Lash from Benefit on just the bottom lashes. And that is it for this look today. So it's really simple and basic. I will say that these are definitely some of like the nicer eyeshadows from Anastasia in terms of formula. These are kind of like the turning point eyeshadows, I think, when they got a lot softer, but in a good way. The pigmentation is also like really blowing the other palettes out of the water. The palettes that came before this one, if you will. So yeah. That is the Master by Mario palettes look. Really basic. The palette is so neutral that you're not going to really get anything too flashy out of it. I think it's really meant for the people who really love like a deep smoky type of look. So yeah, thank you so much for coming by. Tomorrow's palette, let's see here. Tomorrow's palette will be the Self-Made palette. This one I think was the first one that had 14 colors in it. So stay tuned for the Self-Made look coming to you tomorrow. And until then, I will see you in that video. Bye!